welcome back to another speed build. So it has been a really long time since I have done one of these. I honestly can't remember when it was. It was many months ago. I didn't lose interest or anything like that. I just simply haven't done one. I've been playing a lot less of The Sims, but I'm not disinterested. Disinterested is a word, right? Disinterested. I don't know about that one. But it's not like I'm not interested or anything anymore. I just haven't. I just haven't really been playing it as much. It's probably because of Overwatch. If you play Overwatch, you're winning, okay? I'm so obsessed with it. I can't stop playing. Oh, it's like taken over my entire life. But anyways, I wanted to do a speed build. I was in the mood for it. I was building something in Minecraft and actually felt an urge to build in The Sims. So I thought, why not? I haven't done it in a couple of months. I know some people were asking, on Twitter. You guys were sending me some tweets asking about it, so I knew it was a requested thing. So I went ahead and just said, okay, sure. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. This took me a couple of days. I forgot how slow I am, which I shouldn't have forgot because I'm just as slow building in any other game that requires you to build, Minecraft, for example. So slow. I'm people question how I'm so slow. They're like, it's not that hard. But you gotta understand, I'm a perfectionist. It is that hard. So I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what kind of house I was going for. I don't know. It has a lot of stained glass windows, which I really like. I know a lot of people always request to only use base game items or specific packs or whatever, but it's really hard for me to do that because I do spend my money on pretty much all of these. There's only one that the Sims team has actually gifted me, so I pretty much spent all my money on all of these. So I mean, I try to get my use out of every single pack that I've purchased. I'm sure as most people would if they also bought them themselves. So if you can't use certain objects in my builds, I do apologize. I'm just trying to get my money's worth out of it. So I hope you understand. But I used a lot of, because I haven't built in a while, right? So I was kind of a little unfamiliar with the objects that were in the game from the packs. I know of them, but forgot. So I had to refresh my memory a little bit. So when I was going through the objects, I was pleasantly surprised because I was ooh, there's so many things, which made it all the more difficult because I'm so picky and just so specific about everything, and it takes too long. And then when you give me even more objects, sometimes that can be a curse more than the blessing, because it's now I have even more options to sort through. But all in all, I do like more options. I'm not gonna complain. But I used a lot of the Bohemian style from the I can't remember the specific name of the pack. The one with the movie hangout, something like that. It has a Bohemian theme to it, and I really like it, and I've never really had the chance to kind of go all out with it because the designs are very how do I say this, out there. They're very loud, if you will. So they kind of only match themselves, or at least in my opinion they do. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I use them in one room. And this is the room that stands out to me the most just because of all of the colors. There's just so many colors. That I was really excited to use that pack. And I think, wait, did I use it again? I don't know. I don't think I did actually. I think it was just that one room. It just stands out to me. I did use a booth from the new, oh my god, the new restaurant game pack. Was it an expansion pack? Oh my god, my brain has just exploded. It is 2:30 right now. 2:30 a.m. of course, because your girl don't sleep. And yeah, I've just completely lost my mind at this point. But I'm very pleasantly surprised at this house. So I tried to kind of build it I built it in a weird way, different from how I usually would. So I mean, of course I started with the exterior as I normally would. But instead of like, as you see here, I keep going back and forth between the inside and the outside. So I had like the general shape of the house, but I like kept like maneuvering things inside and outside to kind of like fit each other. So like I wouldn't do all the windows at once because I didn't know where the rooms were going to be placed, and I wanted the windows to like match the rooms, if that makes any sense. Like you'll see right there on the stairs, I wanted some like pretty windows when you come up the stairs. So I put some more like stained glass windows. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember where those stained windows are from. I can't remember. Like, I don't even have a clue. So, I mean, if you know, that's good. I'm just trying to inform the public. If you know, you should probably comment it and let people know. I'm sure some people are wondering. I really like them. I really haven't gotten a chance to kind of like explore with them. I really like them though. That's something that I really like in real life. I really like stained glass windows. I think they're gorgeous. So I really wanted to use them in the game. And I thought this house was like pretty easy to make them like, it was pretty easy to make it work. So like I wanted to do a blue house. And the only reason why is that was like the only idea I had really going into this, because in Houston, there's like a section of Houston that has a lot of old Victorian homes. And there's like, I can't remember honestly if I saw it in Houston or if I saw this somewhere else. But like, I think of Houston when I think of this, okay? There's like these old Victorian homes, and I know that there's like, I don't know if it's in Houston again, like I said, but there's one that I've seen before in my lifetime of somewhere, I don't know. And it was blue like this. And I'm not saying that this is like a Victorian home or anything. I wasn't like going for that because I don't really know too much about it yet. I don't want to like try to make it and then like epically fail. So I'm not saying this is Victorian. I was just kind of inspired by like the blue colors and stuff like that. But it was blue, and it was just the cutest house I'd ever seen, and it had a lot of flowers on it and stuff. Like I keep putting flowers everywhere on this house. It was really, really, really cute. And I kept thinking about it when I was building this one, and I was just like, I kept getting more and more inspired by it, like the longer I was building. So the stained glass windows are nice, and then like the blue and the big porch. It's so cute. I would love to live in a house like that. That's so cute. But those houses, at least in Houston anyways, those Victorian houses run for millions and millions of dollars. So I don't think I'm going to be living in that anytime soon, but a girl can dream. But yeah, so anyways, how have you guys been? I haven't really had a chance to like sit down and talk with you guys like this in a while. I never really talk about the speed build. If you're new here, hi, welcome to a speed build of mine. I never talk about the house because I'm too scatterbrained to stay on one topic. Nice to meet you. Here, look, I'll try to talk about the house. All right, so I'm doing a path. And I couldn't decide on whether or not I wanted to do those stepping stones right there. I really like them, but I didn't know if other people liked them or if anyone else would think that that looked good. It was kind of different. I've never really used them before, but I liked them, but like, I was unsure, so I changed them. I did not go with my gut feeling there, but I like the brick anyways. I always usually go for the brick. I feel like it looks good in like every house. I don't know, every house pretty much suits that, so. What else? Okay, you guys know I used my favorite selection of trees. I did a very lush landscape, of course. I feel like it makes all the difference in the house. Now that I know how to landscape, it like makes all the difference. Overall, I'm pretty proud of this house, considering I haven't built in months. I was kind of scared going into this, and I had recorded a few, like, they weren't very long. I had maybe gotten like a little bit of the outside done, and then I was like, nah, because it was like kind of disastrous, or it was just like, it was kind of all over the place. But yeah, I had a few ideas and they fell through, but this one was okay. I liked this one. I was like, we can make this work. That flower archway, oh, give me life. It's so cute. The outdoor stuff, the stuff pack was greatly used in this. Greatly. I used a lot of stuff from it. Pretty much every single thing you see outside in the backyard right now was like from that pack. Pretty much everything. I tried to do the brick in the back. Didn't like it. I thought it looked better as just like grass, just more like natural. And can I just say how happy it makes me that there are like the borders around the pools, how you can change them now? Like, that makes me so happy because I really don't like the default one. Oh my god, when they put that in there, I remember just being so ecstatic. Oh, and that little lion fountain you see on the wall there, my grandparents have one of those. It looks just like that. It's the weirdest thing. I forgot that they put those in the game, and so when I put it on the wall, I was like shocked again. I'm sure I was shocked the first time. I was like, my grandparents have had that fountain since I was like a kid. So I was like, that's insane that it's in the game. I think that's so funny. They're obviously inspired by real life things. So I think that's really interesting. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they just thought of it. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Who knows? But either way, I got really excited because I always thought it was a really cool like fountain thing. It's a lion. It's a stone lion. That's a fountain at the same time. It's fascinating. But anyways, now I am doing the lights for nighttime because you know what? It's gotta look good at night too. I love this. I love when there's stuff on the walls of like every wall on like the outside because you can put those little, I think they're pool lights and they go on the wall and they're just like little circles. But if you do move objects, you can hide them really well. Behind objects. Like I just hid 2 behind the fountains and like some behind that little thing that was holding the rake. Was it a rake? I already forgot. Was it a shovel? My memory is bad. But yeah, I love those lights. So pro tip, if you're looking to light up the house at night and you don't want to have like visible lights showing everywhere, the pool lights are your friend. And move objects. You gotta cheat. You gotta use the god of all cheats, move objects. It is a lifesaver. So I always get really worried sometimes when I use move objects, when I like go crazy with it, because I'm like, are my Sims gonna be able to get into this room? Are they gonna be able to function? But I always, if I'm skeptical about something, like really skeptical, I'll go and I'll test it beforehand. Oh, and I used brown appliances here, which is like weird. I don't know. I never do that. In real life, I am always down for like stainless steel. Typically if like appliances, or at least what I've seen, if appliances are like white, that usually means that they're kind of like older. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Every like white appliance I've ever seen has been like an older generation of appliances. I don't know. That could just be me. But stainless steel for me anyways is like a little more like upgraded. So that's what I always look for when I look for apartments or houses or anything like that. I always look for stainless steel because I feel like they're up to date or at least more up to date than like a white appliance would be. But I really do like white kitchens. Oh my god, white kitchens are so beautiful. And it's so funny because like I don't even cook, but like they just look so nice. I feel like you can really judge a house based off of its kitchen. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. That's not the case in all houses. I have seen some pretty scary houses with pretty decent kitchens. It doesn't mean it doesn't work every single time, all right? But most of the time, when I look at, especially in apartments, so houses can be different because like people can renovate houses. So like if somebody owned it, they could renovate it. Like each individual person can renovate it rather than like an apartment gets like mass renovated kind of. Like they would renovate like a whole like floor of apartments. Does that make sense? What I mean is like if a person owns a house and they renovate it, they can renovate it to their own style. But like an apartment complex will do it based off of like the trends, I guess? I don't know. Maybe am I just talking out my butt right now? I have no idea. It's almost 3 a.m. now. So, you know, I'm just, let's blame it on that. Blame it on the time. Anyways, so for the style of the inside of this house, I cannot explain to you what's going on. So, this was the first room I did, was the living room. And it's like kind of elegant looking. Like it's got like the really nice furniture, big TV, really nice table and flowers, a big fireplace, a rug. Oh, if you see any of the windows turning black, they're not actually black. Like they're not like randomly like, because all the windows are white. So like if one looks black, it's like a glitch. You have to like, I don't know if it'll be there if you download it, but like for me, it's a glitch. But it goes away if I just delete it and put another one there. And it's a weird glitch. But anyways, so like the furniture and the style of the house, like kind of varies. I don't know. It's like, it's sort of, I wouldn't say elegant really. I guess more like, what would you say? Like upscale, I guess, like quote unquote upscale. Not really, but you kind of get what I mean. But also at the same time, it's got like a lot of, I don't know. I guess just like the complete opposite. Like more like normal family stuff, like kind of goofy or kind of out there. Stuff that really doesn't tie into like elegant, you know, styles where everything matches and everything is like, you know, gold and glistening. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. The upstairs really, really looks different from the downstairs. I think the downstairs looks a little bit more fancy than the upstairs. Maybe that's what I was going for. Who knows? But you can see I put that entire booth in the corner right there because the house has like a formal dining room kind of, but it doesn't have like a normal table. And when I saw that you could put the booth in the house, I was like, oh my god, who remembers That's So Raven? They had a booth in their house. Raise your hand if you remember That's So Raven and they had a booth in their house, and it was the coolest thing, and I was so jealous because booths are like the best. I mean, if I ever go to a restaurant and they ask me if I want a table or a booth, like I'm always gonna say booth. So I mean, that was just so cool to me, and the fact that you could do it in this game, I was like internally screaming. I was so excited. I was like, yes, yes, yes. It doesn't fit the theme of the downstairs at all, but yes, we're doing it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited about the booth. I want one so bad in my future house. But I would imagine that would be kind of pricey. Having a booth like installed. I guess you could just get like some giant leather couches, push them together and then just pretend, right? you could get like an L-shaped leather couch. What in the world am I talking about? I'm talking about making a fake, like, I'm talking about making a fake indoor, like, at-home booth with a table in the middle. Basically, for me, right now, that's just like eating in my living room. Like, I have leather couches, so I guess that's kind of like a booth. Not really. I feel like booths are very, like, slick. Does that make sense? Like, instead of it being like a leather couch, it's like more slippery. It's almost like it has like a protective like layer on it. Maybe it does. That would make sense. Oh, okay. You see the light that I accidentally left in the middle of all those bohemian ones? I deleted that before I uploaded it to the gallery, so I fixed that mistake. I didn't see it until I was taking pictures, and I was like, oh. Left that there. But this is the room with all the bohemian stuff. If you couldn't tell, it looks crazy. It's got a lot of color. A lot. I was like, wow. My eyes hurt. But it's so cute. I don't know. I love all the colors and the butterflies. And I put some, oh no, I deleted the crystals. I put some CDs. I love the thing hanging on the wall. I forgot the name of it. The thing with the peacock. Is it a tapestry? Is that how you say it? Oh, I forgot. That might be right. I don't know. But it has like those flowers hanging above it. I really liked the way that looked. I was kind of proud of myself for that one. I'm brushing off my shoulder. You can't see me, but I'm doing it. Giving myself some props for that one. I really liked that. And this is like I guess there's not really a master bedroom. Like none of them have like an ensuite, so they don't have like their own bathrooms. Bathrooms are something I literally always forget when I build a house in The Sims. Like I do it so last minute. I never think about it. I'm like, here's the bedroom, and here's the bedroom, and here's the bedroom, and then I'm like, and we're done. And then like later on, I'll go back and look, and I'm like, oh my god, where are they going to do the business? There's no place to do any business. So I always have to go back in and kind of like, I probably usually have to delete a room, in it, like a whole entire room. I'm like, oh, rest in peace, other bedroom. But this room I would consider the master, because I mean, it has a freaking couch in it. I mean, that's class. That is classy. But yeah, here's the bathroom. And like, it's pretty big for a bathroom. This was the one that I was concerned whether or not they were going to be able to get in. They can. I did test it. So, we're good. But this is like normally really, really big for a bathroom, in my opinion, like to be building on The Sims. Because I just like run out of ideas to on what to put down. Because I mean, bathrooms only have so much in them. I don't know. Like, there's only so many ideas I can come up with for a bathroom. Oh, but I love this. I typed in magazine. I found one of the like hidden little object things, and I put 2 magazines down on the little on this little rolly thing I found in the bathroom. I thought that was very realistic. I mean, don't lie. Everybody's got to read a little something while they're doing the business, you know. It's typical. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everybody does it, I'm sure. Or does everyone just sit on their phones now? Are we talking about what we do while we poop right now? That's what this video's come to. Note to self, don't record voiceovers at 3 a.m. Check. Oh, thank God, the pictures are here just in time. We were talking about poop. It's just about time they arrived. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build. My voiceovers are trash, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!